And if you notice, there are two little marks there. That's one of the cats got their hooks into it. Hi kitty cats. So today we're going to do a Mask Monday thing. And it seems like I haven't done one in a while. But I have, it's just I haven't filmed one in a while. Because I did a lot ahead of time. As you can see, I'm not wearing a sling anymore. I haven't really needed the sling. But it does... If I use my shoulder in different ways, it does still hurt, but not as much as it did before. And if it does start to really hurt, I just take one of the meds and feel better for a little bit, but I try not to do that. So, anyways, so that's an update on that situation. Today I'm going to do a sheet mask. This one is called The Cure. It's a honey collagen essence mask. And if you notice, there are two little marks there. That's one of the cats got their hooks into it. Yeah, it's probably you. Improved skin elasticity and radiance with honey extract, an effective ingredient that fights the harmful effects of environmental stressors that lead to sagging and loss of resilience for all skin types. So we're going to go for this. And the instructions, of course. Oh, here's the English instructions. I was going to say, they're in Korean. I don't know what they're saying. There's English ones underneath it. Cleanse thoroughly and pat dry your face. Okay, my face is cleansed. To apply toner. Then remove the mask. Okay, I use witch hazel usually for toner, but the Korean skincare thing had some root energy cleansing water, and I'm going to use that. I've been using it here and there for different things. I'm actually almost out of it, and I really like this stuff. Like, I can really see how much it cleanses. It's really, like, amazing. And yeah, I still got razor burn stuff going on. I don't know when that, or if ever that's gonna go away. But I need to get new foils for my electric razor, and that's when that will start to go away, because it won't be getting irritated as much as it used to. Okay. Yep. Huh. Do you ever look at, I mean, I know that's gross, but do you ever look at the cotton bed and go, wow, that was on my face? You know? Just like, holy crap. Holy. Alright. So now, I'm just gonna rip this open. Oh, does it say how long? Yes. Use fingertips from there, yes. Leave on relax for 15 to 20 minutes. Okay. That's good for us. So I'll talk a little bit, and then I'll leave it on, and then I'll come back after I've taken it off. The usual thing that I do, and talk about how I feel about it. Okay, supposed to smooth out any air pockets. Sometimes that's hard to do because they're not like, everybody's face is kind of shaped differently, you know? So that's as good as it's gonna get there. I got a zit coming in there. Yay. Hormones, right? So how's everybody been? Of course, some of you already know about my shoulder and how I sprained my rotator cuff. Well, I don't know how I did it exactly, but it happened and I had to go to the ER and they gave me some meds and a sling and said, you know, to just not to wear the sling too much, to try and keep using it, and then if it was hurting, to take the pain medication. So that's what I've been doing. The first few days it was pretty much me just laying around because the pain medication was putting me out. But then it started to feel better, and it's getting better and better. So, and tomorrow I'm going to start walking again because I haven't been walking because I've been so out of it from the pain medication, you know, like that feeling, and you're just not comfortable like doing much of anything. I'm looking at this. So yeah, this is from a bunch of Korean skincare that I got through Ipsy, but I will find out where you can buy them and put a link down below, like I always do. So if you see one that you particularly like, I like the way this one smells. I can kind of smell the honey, actually. I do. I know that might seem strange, but I kind of smell the honey. You're probably like, honey has a smell? Yes, it does. Honey has a smell. I like the smell. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna like miss all my summer scented candles. I'm trying to use them up so that I can get my fall pumpkin candle stuff. I especially like pumpkin marshmallow scents. They're really nice. But I'm gonna miss my watermelon lemonade. And in here I have my lilac candle. And what else do I have? I have a coconut one in the bedroom. My daughter had like a mango one in her room, but I think she's used it all up. The watermelon lemonade one is almost gone. It's almost completely gone, and I'll probably try and use up the coconut one in the bedroom. I'll probably move it into the living room to use it up because I use the candle in the living room more. That's gonna be that. I don't know. I'm kind of sad about summer ending. Like, I love fall and I love pumpkin stuff. Oh my God. I am a crazy pumpkin person. I'm one of those people. And I love pumpkin scents. I love pumpkin taste. There's TV going on in the other room. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but there's a lot of yelling on it. I don't know what's going on over there. So just try and pretend that's not going on. I should have just... Whoa. There's a lot of yelling. I need to watch less violent shows. So, yeah, everything's changing. I'll be making apple crisp maybe today. I know people have been waiting for that cooking channel, and I am. My main issue is that my camera, the battery dies really easily, so doing cooking stuff is kind of a challenge. A challenge I'm trying to take on, but it still is a challenge. We'll see how it works out. I do want to get out. It won't be just cooking. It's going to be a cute cuisine channel. So I'll be tasting stuff too, like tasting snacks and food products and doing reviews of food products, stuff like that. Things that I have liked food-wise. I really enjoy cooking and baking, so it will happen. I know some of you have been waiting for that because those of you who are following me on Instagram or on Snapchat, you see the foods that I make and eat, and you have said, oh my goodness, we need you to have like a cooking channel, and I do want to make that happen for you, and I really do. It's just a little difficult with the camera that I have. But I'm going to figure it out somehow. I am. And probably within the next couple weeks, I'm going to start filming for that. Because I want to make that work. And at first, it might only be like one film a week on that channel. Because I do about 3 a week on this channel usually. So I think 3 a week on this and 1 to 2 on the other is a lot. That's, you know, that's 5 films a week. It's a lot of work. And at some point, maybe I would like to do 3 on each instead of that. But I don't want to overwhelm myself either. Because if I get overwhelmed, it won't happen at all, which is kind of what happened before. I got really overwhelmed with having to do that much filming. I wasn't at the stage yet where I was comfortable with it. I was trying to do too much at once for what I was capable of at that time. But I think I'm much more capable of doing more filming now, except for the equipment. The equipment is like my biggest issue. And it's so expensive to get a new camera. It really is. I bought this camera at a time when I had a lot of extra money, and so I was able to buy it. And I did not realize I would be making films at that time. I bought the camera because I wanted to take pictures. And later on it was like, oh, this was not the best camera for filming because it overheats like after 15 minutes. So getting a better camera, I have one in mind that I would really like to use, but it's like a $600 camera. And I could get it used for about $500. Actually, I think it's a $700 camera. I could get used for about $500. But that's just not something that is in my budget right now. So we'll see what happens. I'll have to find a way somehow find a way to make it work. In the meantime, I'm just gonna have to use this camera. So if you have any ideas, I've been told to put a fan on it. The problem is when I put a fan on the camera, that's the noise you hear. That's all you hear is the fan that's on the camera. You don't hear me. You don't hear other things that are going on. So that doesn't really work. And when I'm in the kitchen, that's going to be even harder to have a fan on the camera while I'm doing stuff. It's just going to be really hard to do. So any more ideas that you can come up with? Any thoughts on how to get a good camera for less money? That would be helpful too. Yeah, that all would be very helpful if you have any thoughts. Otherwise than that, you can always ask me questions for Mass Mondays down below, or you can ask me them on Instagram or send me on Snapchat and just let me know. So, you know, this is for Mass Mondays, and ask the question or questions, and I will be happy to answer them on a Mass Monday. I haven't gotten questions in a while, and I'd love to have some questions to answer. Okay. And as always, if there's a particular type of film you'd like to see me do, please let me know, and I'll let you know if I'm able to do that film. Probably I will be. So, see. And I'll talk to all of you guys in a few minutes. Well, actually for you, it'll be just seconds. After using it, I saw that it said not to put on red or irritated skin. And of course, I have a lot of irritation right along here because of the razor burn. It didn't seem to affect it any though. And the only thing I've read that putting moisturizer and hydrating stuff on the razor burn is good for it. So I don't think it hurt it at all. It says to pat the serum on afterwards, and I more rubbed it in than patted it in. And I think that this is a very nice hydrating mask. Does it help with, the elasticity of your face, your skin? I don't know. I think you would have to keep using it a lot to find out if that worked or not. I loved the smell of this particular mask. It smelled really good. I'm sorry for the dog barking. We have a neighbor who has 2 little dogs that keep running into our yard and barking at my cats. One of the dogs' name is Ruby. I've yelled at these dogs several times to go back in their yard, but they run all over the place. And I don't know what to do anymore. I've tried talking to the owners, and the woman she just laughs it off, and the husband, he actually looks really embarrassed and just apologizes profusely. We've had problems with them before. They used to have a different dog, and the dog used to come into the yard a lot, and it was a bigger dog, and it actually scared one of my cats up a tree when we first moved here. And the town came down on them. It was a big huge thing. It was even in the paper. It was so ridiculous, and I don't know why they have dogs again when she thinks that it's like a big joke and just lets them run around everywhere. Anyways, and I like dogs, and I like these dogs. They're actually very sweet little yappy dogs. I don't really have a problem with the dogs. I have a problem with the fact that they keep running into my yard and she won't take care of her own pets. So, and when my cats end up hurting one of their dogs, which could happen, they're very small dogs, and some of my cats are like 20 pounders. I don't know what's gonna happen. I just feel really bad that she won't take care of her own pet. But that has nothing to do with any of this. It does it. No. So anyways, yes, my skin feels nice. It feels hydrated. It's a little sticky though. This serum is a bit sticky, which shouldn't be surprising because there's honey in it. But I really enjoyed the smell. I like the smell of it. I like things that smell sweet. So, and this was a sweet smell. So I liked that. So it was a nice sheet mask. I think most sheet masks are pretty much the same though, despite the fact that this one says it does this and this one says it does that. I think they pretty much are all just really hydrating, which is nice. So it was a nice sheet mask, like I said. And I have a cat right here who's just, she doesn't care about the dog. She's like, I'm inside right now. I don't care about a stupid dog. Right? Poor dogs. Poor dogs. You, however, are taken care of well. Yes. Anyways, and remember, if you want to see me, you can find me on many other social media that is down below. And like Snapchat, Instagram, Facebook, whatnot. I also have a blog, which I'm hoping to spend more time writing reviews in. And if there's anything specific that you've seen me use, or you've seen me unhaul and you want to know more about it, I'd be happy to review that specific product. So please let me know. And like I said, alright, be kind. Bye-bye, kitty cats. Well, after using it, oh my gosh. Really? Okay.